It's the return of Bulldozer Power and Super Mega Baseball 3. I'm Colonel Failure and we're starting the season against Grazer Ridge because of course we are. It couldn't be any other way. In the off-season, because we managed to reach the playoffs, we have had to lose some of our key players. None more notable than Cindy Vapid, who has now moved to another team. I couldn't tell you which team she's on. She's on another team now, and a couple of our players have declined over the off-season. Anyway, here's Nova Wild, who's going to get them started. Yeah, you couldn't plan it any better, frankly. But here we are again. Big Des is as strong a pitcher as he's always been, and he's going to get things started for us. Hopefully we can come away with a positive start to the season. Well, there you go. Doesn't do any better than that. A nice strikeout from Big Des. Here's Beeman Hurricane, the second baseman. Our first look at him. He's an A-rated player, but has he brought his A-rated game? Well, it's anybody's guess. It's a long season, though. It's another 48-game season, and we're going to be playing every other game. That's out number 2. Lynn Mephisto there, making the catch. Glossy Supreme, the shortstop. Okay, all right. Yeah, why play every other game? Because it works well. It means that if I hit a hot streak, it might not last. No, I thought that was a foul, but he kept running, so I pursued the ball. Right, okay, yep. And there's Chaz Contraband, who is our new second baseman. Couldn't quite make the stretch for that one. Zoltan can't make it cleanly first time around, but it's okay. We've got 2 outs. Just got to put one more away without conceding a run, and then everybody's happy, and we've got this first inning out of the way. Arguably, if you let one of their hitters get on base, but don't give up a run, it's a good thing. There you go. Bernadette mistakes with the catch, and that's that done. Grazer Ridge dispatched in a relatively short order. Leading us off is Lynn Mephisto. I'm yet to settle on a lead-off batter because it's a thankless task. Leading batter doesn't tend to do brilliantly, and it's former Bulldozer Power star Professor Featon, who will be pitching for Grazer Ridge. He's not started too brightly. 2 balls, 1 strike. There's ball number 3. Is Lynn just going to hang on in there? She is going to try and hang on a little longer. That's strike 2. Oh boy! Featon there with a bit of zest on that final pitch, and that's out number 1. Capsicum Disco in the number 2 spots. Has improved in the off-season. Got a little bit better at hitting the ball. Was quite surprising last year. We weren't expecting much from her, the first baseman. But she did manage to get a couple of nice hits, a couple of home runs in there as well, and she gets us moving with a base hit. You love to see it. You love to see it. Here's Zoltan. He's grown himself a beard. You can decide whether that's going to make him more mighty than ever or not, based on his performance now, I reckon. Yeah, why not? There's ball 2. Featon, not always on target, but I think he's targeting the edges. And Zoltan gets a walk. All right. Yeah, shake it off, Featon. What are you playing at? I wouldn't have allowed that kind of behaviour while he played for me. Here's Ulysses Failure. Well, he's a stalwart on the team. We do still have quite a few of the original lineup on the team, but the team captain here. Is he going to have another so-so season, or is he going to delight the fans in that way that he used to back in the golden days? That's not going to delight anybody, though. That's going to be a double play. Oh, no, he's still quick. He's still quick enough to beat the throw out, and we now have runners at the corners, and grinning Steve Morrie is going to try and get us a run here. But he has to hold his nerve and just thread the needle. Thread the needle, Steve. Steve, needle, thread it. I know you've got an eye for needles and thread, so make sure you put the 2 of them together. They're expecting Failure to try and make a quick burst of speed over the second. That's strike 2. Yeah, never mind that. Don't let it throw you off the game. Stay focused. Come on, Steve. Oh, boy. Oh, Featon claims his second. Oh, boy. Oh, 2 strikeouts in 1 inning. That doesn't happen. Not to me. No. Well, okay. Obviously, some off-season rust at play there, and a golden opportunity to score. completely tossed away by Big Steve, who's not as big as he used to be. Here's Johnny touchdown with his first at bat. He wastes no time in wasting everybody's time. All right. Come on, Des. Come on, Des. I believe in you. Could well end up being a strikeout showdown between these two pitchers as Des puts touchdown away. Tells him to get back in his box. Here's Crotch Dangle Flag, the centre fielder. He certainly looks like he means business. And Des chucks one in the dirt there, but Steve has no problem getting to that. No, Steve, utterly flipping reliable, Steve Morrie. Yeah. I mean, we'd Steve Morrie all day if we could, but, you know, sometimes you have to put the other guy in. Yeah, he's still with us. I haven't got rid of him. That one's popped up. Oh, apparently Chaz is calling for it. Well, he wants to make his mark on the team, and there it is. Out number 2. Eunice Ultramarine's up next. She's looking pleased with herself. We'll see if she deserves it or not based on her performance here. Des getting us going again with the fastball. Before mixing it up a little bit, I think we'll go back to the fastball. Don't be predictable with your pitching. You remember the rules. Yeah. Strike 2. Nice pitch. And then something over there somewhere. No, that one didn't really make the mark. Okay, well, she seems to have struggled with the speed so far. Oh dear! Oh, what a surprise! Anyway, you're out. Get off. All right. Well, here he is, Chaz Contraband. He's not great, I'll be honest, but he's wearing pink reflective lenses, and that's got to count for something. Well, we'll see if it counts for anything at all as he tries to face off against Feetham. I mean, if he manages to stick one straight in Feetham's head, that would be ideal. Well, that one was a little inside, but he went to swing anyway. 2 strikes. These are some nice pitches that are coming in here. I thought it was going high and out, and it didn't. And that's another flipping strikeout. Strikeouts are not something we're renowned for, and it's Bernadette Mistakes who makes one. Okay. All right. Jemima Hurts now, getting towards the bottom of the order. Jemima came into her own late in the season last year and really surprised in terms of being able to put in a good performance. So she sat in the overall clean-up spot ahead of Big Des getting a bat. Yeah, flipping heck. Come on. And out. Yeah. Oh well. Yeah. Well, that's not gone brilliantly, but at the end of 2, it is 0-0. And we're having a look at Tremaine, beg your pardon, Jazzhammer, who's still eating his lunch. Whether or not that's going to slow him down as he faces off against Big Des, we'll see. That one's gone foul. Des catching him out with the slider. Hey, we'll try him again. Try the other corner. There you go. That's 2 in a row. And then see if he can handle the heater. No, he can't. Get gone, you. Right. Here's the pitcher. He's in a positive frame of mind, but then he would be, given the prowess that he's thus far demonstrated against our batters. No need to be clever here, Desmond. Just throw the ball. Yeah. It's a pitcher, remember? Remember how pitchers don't do good things, other than you, Des, obviously. 3 in a row, and he's gone. Back round to the top of the order, and it's Nova Wild back for her second at bat of the day. Historically, of course, she has lit us up like it's Christmas, but that shouldn't come as a surprise to anybody. And come on, see, there it is. Yeah, that one's gone downtown. Yeah, it's asking if you want anything from the shops. Yeah, Cornetto, please. Yeah, it's out of here. And the score, deadlock, is broken as Nova Wild homers that one out to right field. Beeman Hurricane up next. Another good batter. The talent on Grazer Ridge is not to be sniffed at. Obviously, that warm-up inning or 2 was just that. It was them getting their eye in, perhaps lulling Big Des into a false sense of security. But that's out number 3. And, okay, all right, it's time for us to start putting on a show. And we're starting with Big Des. Now, he's not the worst hitter you're ever going to come across, but he's not a good hitter. It's Des. Just soak up some pitches, Des. All right. We want to get this guy behind us as quickly as we can. I know. I mean, decide earlier if you're gonna let it happen or if you're gonna swing, man. Just decide. You know. No, that was not one to swing at. All right, Des. There you go. Fouling it off. That's more like it. And that is a solid hit. In fact, that might be Des Highliner hitting a double. Beautiful work. As pitcher takes down pitcher in a way that is sure to demoralise them. Here's Lynn Mephisto. What's she got for us? Can she turn this into something? Base hit would be nice. There's the pitch out. I don't know why they're expecting Des to try and steal. Good bit of fielding, but we are going to secure third base. And we've got 2 outs to try and turn that into a run. Here's Capsicum Disco. She's a contact specialist, so again, being able to just slot one between the fielders. No, don't bite on the first one unless you feel it's a brilliant pitch. Well, that one was not a brilliant pitch, but it should be good enough to get us a run. There we go. We'll call that a sacrifice. And the score is tied up. Here's Zoltan. Hasn't had to do anything yet in the whole season because he was hit with the ball, but luckily he's covered in enough man-hide that it didn't do him any harm. Anyway, he's run out to first, and at the end of 3, it's 1-1. Yeah, good. A close game to start us off. That's what people want. That's what the fans are into. You know, some one-sided stuff once in a while is certainly delightful, but on an equally regular basis, you know, people want it to be an edge-of-the-seat jangler of nerves. Oh, we're going for jangler of nerves, are we? We're certainly pointing in that direction right now. 2 strikes, 1 ball. And, well, come on, Des, what you got? No, that's not the pitch. Des, find the pitch and throw it. That's a good one. And can Capsicum get over there? No, that's landed on the tricky spinal part of someone who was bending over to pick up their suitcase. Why have they got a suitcase in the crowd? Didn't ask, but, you know, it was scanned on the way in and everything seemed to be fine. That one's going down the line. Oh, it's a tricky one. And Mephisto's going to retrieve that as a double is given up. Perfect. Well, not a bright start here so far. Come on, let's get this moving. It is now Emmental Helmet to face off against Big Des. Let's chuck that one inside. Yeah, just testing your eyesight there, pal. They should put that on the eye exam. Yeah, what? Throw a ball at someone and see how they respond. That's not going to be saved. Mephisto gets to it, but that's a bad throw, and it arrives about 45 minutes after it needed to, and that's another run given up. Johnny touchdown next with the runner on second. Okay. They're a good team, Grazer Ridge. They're not in our division, mercifully. Steve says he has it. And he does. Chuck it to third anyway, Steve. There we go. Crotch dangle flag next. We dealt with him swiftly the first time around. Is it going to be any different this time? Well, keep watching and find out. I'm not going to spoil it for you because I don't know the answer yet. This is all happening live. This is a moment in history. Happening at the moment in history that it represents. What? I don't know. Anyway, Desi's chucking them in, and his accuracy isn't as horrendous as I thought it might be for game 1. But he's still unable to find a way to get this guy to just swing at thin air. There it is. There you go. There you are. There, your history. Is Eunice Ultramarines 2 outs, runner on second. 1 run earned so far this inning, and Eunice is going to attempt to make amends for a rather lackluster showing from her first at bat. Obviously, Des has no interest in that happening. Yeah, try something demonly sinkish. That's good. But it's not. It was off target. Well, it was on target, but the target was rubbish. Ball 2. Go on, Des. Confidence booster for Des if he can get her at the plate here, but it looks like that opportunity's gone. No, it hasn't. And that's another one away. Well, it has turned into something of a strikeout showdown. Another run given up, but here's Ulysses' failure. Didn't really impress anybody from his first at bat, but maybe this will be... would you again decide earlier? Come on. You're better than that. Has he brought his showy pants for us? Is he going to put on a display for the ladies? No, he's not. Okay, all right. Well, you know what? Strikeouts, they're a new thing. I've not really encountered them historically. I tend to get caught more than struck out. Well, I think that's normal. That's not a point. No, Steve, what are you thinking, man? Stop being on tilt. Oh, boy. Yeah, okay. The error is currently operating the controller as we tilted our way out there. Yeah. Chas Contraband, he can redeem himself and us with a good hit here. These pitches, man, they are some swanky pitches that Feetham is chucking in. That's why he used to be our number one. We started out where it was Chet Vacant and Professor Feetham who would get the job done, and then the emergence of Des Eyeliner. Feetham was traded out. Vacant was traded out, and now we're just left with Des. But Feetham was the big dog for a very long time. Not anymore though. Well, he is, but he's just a big dog on a different farm. Yeah, do they have chickens? Hard to say for sure. Okay. That one's gone to centre field. Zoltan's going to retrieve it, which he does because that's what we pay him to do. But that's a base hit of anyone's money. Here's Professor Feetham. And as tempting as it might be to throw one straight at his big schnoz, we're not going to. No, we're going to have to pitch him normally. Yeah. Don't bunt. Bunt is undemocratic. If you're going to try bunting, I'm going to start putting it somewhere less than sensible. There you go. Get him. All right. Yeah. All right. Okay. Well, one out. Runner on second is Nova Wild again. She's 1 for 2 with a home run. Yeah, let's not let that happen again. You know, it's not really your decision. Well, it's only my decision if I just throw rubbish the entire time. They've stolen third. Yeah, that's good baseball strategy there. And despite the fielding being appropriate, that's going to be caught. Now number 2. I don't know, I was talking about baseball strategy. Do you know anything about that? Oh, you know, only from video games. Which video games? Well, this one mostly. Alright, Beeman Hurricane. He's achieved precisely nothing from his opportunities so far today, but maybe he can turn that around and the team will worship him forever. Throw at Big Steve's head. Wow, he bit on that as well. I know, what a fool. Good pitch. And it's going longish. But failure is underneath it, and that's out number 3. Another run saved there. Okay, all right. Here comes Bernie Mistakes. Another emergent player last season. She's solid. I think when it comes down to it, her fielding isn't all that, her hitting isn't all that, but she didn't let the side down too badly. And that's really all we can ask. Feetham now having passed 60 pitches for the day. And Bernie tries to slide one up the centre, but it's not good enough. Picked off by the shortstop, and she's gone. Here's Jemima Hutz. All right, Jemima, come on. All right, her second at bat for the afternoon. Smash! It's a good one. Is it good enough? It's good enough for 2 bases, arguably 3, but let's be careful here. A nice double from Jemima Hurts, maybe a 1.5 foot short of a home run there, but I will take it. And here's Big Des Eyeliner, runner on second, and that puts us in a modicum of security. He's gone for the first one. He's not going to make it. No, Hurts, if you'd run back a bit sooner there, I did invite her to do so, but she didn't seem to take the note. We could have snagged third there. All right, background. Mephisto, 0 for 2 so far. That's a good hit, but it's not. And that's out number 3. Well, that was arguably a little quicker than we deserved there. Yeah, I know, but you made solid contact. Clean contact is a thing that is not to be something or other. And at the end of 5, Grazer Ridge 2, Bulldozer Power 1. Yeah. Here's Glossy Supreme. Flipping heck, he's 2 for 2, and they're both doubles. Des pitching, well, he's lost a little bit of his stamina, but he's in a positive frame of mind, which helps. He'll pass his 70th pitch soon enough, and then we'll have to start thinking about, oh no, we've got to look through this rubbish bunch of pitchers that we've got on the bench. Anyways, we dispatched Mr. Double there. He's gone. Emmental Helmet's up next, another double hitter. Des, what's up with these doubles? He goes, shut up, I'm all about the strikeouts. You kind of go, yes, you are. Des, strikeout eyeliner. That's what they call him. Is it? Well, that's what he wants people to call him, but quite often it's just Des, the only good pitcher on the team. Eyeliner. And you may think that's an exaggeration, but we lost bubbly merchandise in the off-season, and therefore it really is. It's a big Des or bust. Anyway, that's out number 2. Johnny Touchdown up next. He's done nothing yet, but give it time. There we go. He's spanked that one out into the crowd somewhere, and people are going to be screaming and hollering. However, he had Dez's number on that one, and it's toast. Yeah, it's gone. Failure could have had it, but he put a really lackluster jump in, and it didn't come off. And that's another home run. Johnny Touchdown making an impact. Well done him. Here's crotched angle flag. Speaking of players and impact, someone who hasn't yet made an impact. Dez's positive frame of mind has left the building. Yeah. Well, get another strikeout here, Des, and it will return toot sweet. There you go. That's nice and high. No, he wasn't going to fall for that. All right. That one's really low. He did fall for that. He's gone for it anyway, and he's dead now. Okay. Well, there's a gap coming up here, and we need to seal that gap immediately through the medium of Capsicum Disco with her implausible ponytail out the back of her helmet. Don't think about it too much, but I mean, okay. Well, when you're hitting, you want to think about it a little bit more than that. And she's gone off the first pitch. Here's Zoltan. Well, towards the end of the season, last time around, Zoltan was definitely blowing cold. Has he brought a warm front with him at the start of this year, or not? No, that's a good one. As Zoltan rounds first, heading for second base. Okay, all right, good. Good. Now, here's Ulysses Failure, and the reason he's in this position is because he should, theoretically, be a good hitter. We have no evidence of this as yet. Yeah. See, Zoltan's playing in third, because that way, you see, we'll get... Go on, Zoltz. Go on, son. Go on, son. Go on, son. Go on, son. He's in! What were you saying? Oh, I don't know, something about something. Has he got it? No, he's not. Failure's committed. Steve's going to get in. Okay. Chaz the Boy Contraband. We've got a runner somewhere first. Okay. Chaz the Boy with a nice hit, but it was a little bit early, which is why it's gone over the foul line. That's inside. Feetham starting to look a little bit tired. Chaz, though, he hit that one directly in the... well, I mean, anyone who didn't get out of the way, that's the gentleman's bathing suit area, taking a ball directly to where you don't want it. And they're dispatching Feetham and bringing in Hilda Showbiz. Oh, flipping heck, she's good too. Yeah. Yeah, and crotched angle flag's being chucked off the field, and Charlie Choo Choo is coming on in his place at centre field. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. Let's get a feel for the pitching style that we've got going on here. Strike one, ball one. Whoa, that tool. Hey, come on. Yep, come on. Tune in. No, that's inside. All right, it's Bernadette Mistakes who's trying to tune in at the moment. She's currently rolling the batteries of the remote control around with her thumb, but it wasn't enough. No. Okay. Well, at the end of 6, it's 3-2. It's a close game, friends, but it could break at any moment. Des, have you got this inning? I think Des has got this inning. You sure? I think he has. Okay. All right. Well, Des is going to start this inning for us. We'll just have to see if he has indeed got this inning. That one's gone to Jemima Hertz. She'll ping it over to first. Now number 1. Good. More like that, please. Here's Jazz Hammock, the left fielder. 1 for 2. Nothing especially remarkable, but nothing especially remarkable. Strike 1. Des still playing with mustard. Ball 1. Bit too high. Okay. Come on, Desi. Yep, that one's out wide and foul. All right, Des, finish him. He has not finished him. No, it looks like Jazz Hammock's here for a bit of a time waste. All right, Des, come on. No, that ain't it. Just have something that they'll bite on and then miss. All right, well, I'll try this. It's a bit high. But apparently it was in the strike zone. So sling your hook, sunshine. Here's Charlie Choo Choo. We've not seen him yet. We're seeing him now. And, well, wow. No, I've got nothing. Okay. And neither's he. That one dribbled out as far as Des, who pings it over to first. And that's out number 3. And they're all done in the 7th. Jemima Hertz up next, followed by Des Eyeliner, who we will switch out for someone else. Or do you want to let him bat? No, we'll switch him out for someone else. Oh, dear. Well, that's another disappointment from Hertz. And Des, you're done for the day. Yeah, I know he had a double and everything, but let's put on a hitter. Here's our reserves. Gretchen Dawn Treader, followed by Bernie, the Power Crampons, the Power but nothing else. Viv Crumble, who has... Oh, sorry, Veronica Crumble. What are you talking about? Viv Crumble used to play for us. She doesn't anymore. Yes, she does. Look, I can see her. She's there, look. Oh, yeah. Let's try that again. Veronica Hammock, everybody, 27 feet tall, tiny little feet, has declined in the off-season. Oh, boo. Yes, indeed. Then you've got Nancy Sue 360, who has just been mediocre throughout her entire career. And face. All right, okay, Crampons, you feeling it? Or should we just go with something, you know, safe? All right, Dawn Treader comes in. That's a hit, but it's not. As it lands foul, but she made contact with the ball. And that's a good one. That's straight up the middle. And Dawn Treader gets on first base, which is more than can be said for quite a few players on the squad so far. So there's no disappointment in my face right now. However, here's Lynn Mephisto, so the disappointment may return momentarily. 1 out, runner on first. Okay, these are all coming in a bit low. Showbiz, clearly not as tall as most pitchers, struggling to get it at a higher area of... I don't know. All right. Strike 2. I don't think so. That'll do. And that's another one straight up the middle. Mephisto breaks her duck and she's got a hit finally. Runners are now first and second. We've got 1 out, which means that the double play is quite plausible. But Capsicum has sometimes yielded positive results. This time, though, not one of those times. 1 out there. Runners at the corner, and here's Zoltan. He got a double last time around. If he were to do that again, we could take the lead. Come on, Zoltan. Come on, son. Wait for your pitch. Wait for your pitch. Wait for the pitch. Wait for the... They're not all your pitch. Some of them aren't. That was a nice hit. It's wide of the foul line, though, and that brings up strike 2. That one was not your pitch, Zoltan. Right. Neither was that one. Zoltan is waiting for his moments. That one's in the dirt. 4 count. Okay. And there's the walk. Bases are loaded. And it's Ulysses' failure. Well, can the captain do what we need the captain to do? Well, it's anybody's guess, isn't it? No, it's not. Historically, he doesn't. No, I know. Strike, come on. All right. That one was a little high. He's got a piece of it, but he hasn't got all of it. And it fell short of the target, and that's the side put away. Let's look at the relievers this season. Jeff Conservative. He's not as good as he once was. Tulip Banter, you are, of course, familiar with. Percy Riots. He's bad. Yeah. And if you thought that was bad, here's Jerry Petunia. He's bad. Yep. And then, of course, Buster, only in case of emergency flight risk. So, yeah, the ball pen is not a pretty sight this season. What do you want to do? Jeff it? I think I have to Jeff it, don't I? How many innings have we got left to pitch? Couple. Jeff it, or do you want to throw away someone rubbish? This game's winnable. Let's try and win it. Okay. All right. Well, here's Nova Wild again, and Jeff Conservative's going to endeavour to do something. Well, he earned the name Jeff the Conservative after his first couple of seasons for us, when the one thing he didn't do was give up runs. He wasn't a strikeout maestro. He wasn't opposed to getting the occasional strikeout, but that wasn't what he was renowned for. What he was renowned for is just pitching very few times and everybody gets out. And he's going straight for the change-up, and it didn't work. No. But he's already pitched 3 balls, so keep it on target, please, Jeff. And that's going to be a hit. Okay, well, look, we only trail by 1. We can still do this as long as we don't end up trailing by more. Here's Beeman Hurricane. He's yet to achieve anything today. So he's either overdue or he's a waste of space. Contraband throws to second, the throw back to first, and it's a double play. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, Bulldozer Power there with a nice defensive move. Here's Glossy Supreme. Mr. 2 doubles. But he did get himself dealt with last time in Dez's last hurrah. Yes, strike 1. Okay. All right, the change up coming on pitch 2, and that's caused the foul. And swinging at thin air. Oh, okay, he's optimistic there, but he's out. Good. Well, the Conservative living up to his name for once. That hasn't happened in a while. And it's going to be big, laughing, chucklesome Steve Morey who's going to get us going. 0 for 3 so far today, Steve. Take that smile off your face. Yeah. Play better. Right. Steve Morey waiting for his pitch. There was Showbiz on the mound. Delivering 3 balls in a row. Steve's in no hurry. That would have been nice. Yeah, I know it would have been nice, but... Oh, Steve. Oh, Steve. And the judgment call to let that one fly past pays off as Steve gets himself a walk. And his Contraband, he's 1 of 3. And we're looking for 2 of 3 here. He's had an immediate go at that one, but that's gone very wrong. Okay, come on. Come on. Not that one. No. Right. Strike 2. Contraband waiting for his moment. Now's his moment. No, he's fouled that one. Is this his moment? No, he's fouled that one as well. Okay, well, that's better than giving up a strike. That was poor. And that's a double play for them. Okay. All right. Yeah, we're all out of good batters now, so we're into the desperation section. Here's Bernie Mistakes, 2 outs. And we need some magic. That's not magic, Bernie. And that's a ball. Yeah, she tried to throw it in exactly the same place again, and we went, hold on, I shouldn't have swung at it the first time. Just FYI. Bernie there, putting nothing on it at all. Can't beat the throwback, and she's history. 8 innings down, BDP trail 3-2. 1 to go. We're going to need Jeff, the Conservative, to conserve as much as possible in this inning, so that we have a fighting chance as we break our way back round to the start of the order. Jemima Hurt's picking that up, and it's gone. This is classic Jeff Conservative play. He's pitched 13 so far and got 4 outs in the process. There's still 3 pitches, batter. Okay, maybe he's not that great. Don't undermine his confidence while he's doing what you want. Yeah, all right. Yeah, no, keep his confidence rich and vigorous. Okay, that one's a bit high. No one's buying that. Not for $1. Not for anything. There's strike 2. Jeff, what are you gonna show us today? I'm gonna show the change up. Someone's gonna swing at him. Not that one, they're not. No. Alright, curve from Steve. It's on target. Who's Steve? Jeff. His name's Jeff. Alright. Hertz snags that one. Throws to first. That's out number 2. And here's their pitcher. I could feel a substitution coming on here, but maybe not. No, they're keeping her in. Jeff, keep it simple, son. There's strike 1. Right. That one's gone skywards. Jemima's calling for it. No, who's calling for it? Ah, someone. Lynn, Jemima, both of them, either of them. I don't really care. One of them's got to catch it, and that's the only bit that matters. So our next 3 batters up. Jemima Hertz, Jeff Conservative, Lynn Mephisto. This is your do or die threesome for today. What do you think, team? I think we can do it. I think Jemima's just been waiting for this moment to hit a homer. Alright, well, she's just let 2 strikes past. But not 3. No, she's going to get run out to first. Okay. Alright, okay. Here's Jeff. Are we going to let him bat? No. Okay. You know who we need? I know exactly who we need. It's Bernie Crampons, everybody. Boom! Out. Yeah. Knackers. Okay, right, well, that was short and sweet. Yeah. And if we do somehow miraculously make it to extra innings, we're going to need to dredge up another pitcher. Yeah, I know. But anyway, it's not going to happen. No! Well, I don't know. You say that, but Lynn Mephisto there pings a bouncer off the mound and gets herself on first. And we're looking at Capsicum Disco to keep the dream alive. Yeah, we are. Yeah. Come on, Capsicum. Come on. Come on. And she does exactly the same move, and that puts runners on first and second. 2 outs. BDP attempting a comeback. Zoltan points to the stand. And you think, oh, big moment coming. You go, don't. No, he always does that. He does it every single time. Do you know how many times he actually hits into the stand? Some. Not enough. Right, ball 2. They're afraid of him. And that's good enough to get on base. We didn't go for the run. Could have done. It would have been close. Bases are loaded. Ulysses failure. He's 1 for 4, but he does have a run batted in, which is more than many people can say. He's gone for it straight away. It's got the distance. No, it hasn't. It's not got the angle either. No, that one fouled that one. There's ball 1. Okay. That's not going to do it. Out number 3. And Bulldozer Power lose an edge of the seat special for the first game of the season. Good times. The baseball is back, everybody. Good, close, low-scoring game. That's what people don't really like. They like it when it's just being hit all over the place by everybody. Nova Wilds and Johnny Touchdown hitting home runs were the difference makers. We had to grind it out a little bit more, which is why it took us 11 hits. We got 11 hits. Strikeouts, 5 for us, 11 for them. That's more like it, but 5 strikeouts. I think that's more than we had in the whole of last season. Yeah, big disappointments for the day. Steve Murray, yeah, struck out twice. Yep, didn't get a hit. Nope. Anyone else? Bernadette mistakes. 4 at bats, no hits. Yeah. Indeed. Well, the win given to Feetham and a loss for Des Eyeliner. It's not what you want to see. He does get player of the day, though. Zoltan is your 2nd star. Nova Wild is 3rd. It's no good us having flipping 2 stars in the 3 stars of the day if we lost the game, though, is it? Here's your first look at the new lineup in the league. 4 expansion teams coming in. No, 6 expansion teams coming in. We're now a 30-team league, and the league has been expanded to accommodate just that. Teams like Shady Palms are joining us for the first time, along with the Sweaty Marsupials, the Wizard Hole Wizards, the Voo Boys, the Toy Masters, and the Fire Chefs. Maybe one of those is a team for you. Anyway, in our next game, we're going to be facing the Bongolia Sea Raiders, and that will be one that I'm not in control of. And then we'll be in control of the one immediately after that. So why not tune in for that kind of action? Because it will be some action. I've been Colonel Failure. Subscribe to keep up with the season before it gets out of hand. Thanks very much for watching. Catch you next time. Cheerio.